and this is Sea Life. Welcome back to our channel. Today, Daniel and I are going to go on a food adventure that we've been kind of hoping to do for a long time. We are going to take hickory barbecue wood chips, and we're going to use them in the oven. And so we've had these wood chips for quite a while, and I'm just going to hand them off to Daniel and get him to open them for me. And we'll begin. And I'm gonna use them all. And I'm just gonna put them down in here. And then they said, and I just we just looked up this recipe this morning, so to figure out how to use wood chips in the oven. Something I've seen my daughter do, but I've never experienced before. So Daniel's decided we didn't need them all.
No, it said to leave some
Oh,
out.
did it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. And now you just take water, and I've got warm water here. And you cover your wood chips. Covering those chips pretty good. Just be sure they all get saturated well. Now you want to leave them to soak for an hour. Okay, now I'm going to sit this little grill thing over this wood chips to hold them down in there. So I've rinsed my meat, and I'm getting ready to put it in this Ziploc bag, mix up my marinade, and dump it in. I'm going to shove it in this bag. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Now for the marinade. Of course, the first thing I need is my trusty little Ninja, or NutriBullet, excuse me, that has been so faithful through all my silliness. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, and today I am using Grill Mates Honey Hickory Rub. And this is supposed to lock in the flavor and make it juicy. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be an amazing rub. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put quite a little bit of this in here. I'm going to go ahead on and put a lid full, 2 lids full in the bottom of this.
Are you making this up as you go?
I am. And then I'm going to put what I've always forgotten before, the olive oil. You live, you learn, you know. So olive oil it is, and I'm going to put about a half a cup of olive oil.
Guesstimation anyway. That's about half.
Yeah, that's about right. Then the next step is I am going to put balsamic vinegar. And this is I'm gonna mix it all together and throw it in that bag. Make sure my meat is covered very, very well. I'm gonna put about I'm gonna say 3-4 tablespoons full of balsamic vinegar.
How about some minced garlic?
Oh yes, don't forget, let's don't forget the minced garlic. If we have it. Do we have any?
It don't look like it.
Oh, well, so much for the minced garlic. Let's do the jalapenos.
Oh, you want me to just get
Yeah, we'll just put some jalapenos in there. That'll be beautiful.
If I can find it.
The jalapenos are on the door, huh? Okay, here we go. This is the adventure of the day. So, we always have an adventure here on the farm. And I'm putting in a nice little bunch of jalapenos. You know, I think 2 tablespoons of jalapenos are going to be fine. And here it goes. Yep, we're going to put the lid on this and give it a little spin. And then that marinade, I'm going to put my meat in that marinade for 2 2 hours. I think that's gonna be perfect.
But you gotta shake that a little bit because the powder is still on the bottom.
Is it? Did you see it?
I did.
Oh. Okay, well, he's right then. You gotta shake it. Shake, shake, shake your blender. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he's so right. Sometimes I should remember not to put the dry stuff in first to the blender, I think. So here we go.
You just never use a blender.
I use it all the time. I don't know why.
Now you do.
Okay, here we go. I just don't know why I can't get the hang of this, but we've got it. Okay, now this is what that marinade looks like. Thank you, Daniel. This is what the marinade looks like, and we're just gonna do the shake and bake style. Coating the meat. Just gonna dump it in. Zip it back up. Yeah. I'm going to take some of that air out of there. A little air out of the bag. Now really rub it and just get it really marinating. It's been about 2 hours and I'm getting ready to pull out my meat from the refrigerator and sear it. I'm going to need 2 sticks of butter, which happen to be right here, 2 sticks of butter, and my little Ziploc. So I'm going to come over here to the pan, turn my heat on. I'm going to put it up high because when you sear, you want to have it pretty nice and high. Okay, I'm leaning in here and I'm putting this 2 sticks of butter in this large frying pan, and then I'm just going to take this meat out, which I'm just going to give it another little toss with the marinade, make sure it's all well covered, and I'm going to dump it into this frying pan after this butter melts. Okay, let's open this up, and I'm not even going to wait on that butter. I'm just going to dump this in. Oh, it smells so good already. I mean, just amazing. And the mess goes in the garbage. Here you go, Daniel. Daniel's being my assistant today here. Let's see if I can get it just right. Oh, I gotta open it up. There it goes. Now I want that to sear good on both sides. Okay. Usually it doesn't take long. I may have done a little much butter here, I think, but usually it doesn't take long for the meat to sear on both sides. About 4 minutes each side. I guess I'm a little anxious. Let's see. Time cook. I'm gonna put I'm just gonna time 4 minutes on each side. That's how I'm gonna do this. That way I won't get over anxious and not get it the way I really want it. Okay, we're going to turn this over, and it's kind of heavy, but that is a beautiful sear. And I'm going to start again, 4 minutes on the other side. Okay, I'm going to take this little rack off that held the wood chips down under the water, and I'm going to strain all of the water off my wood chips. And use the colander for this, just like you would noodles. And so see, they're nice, and we're just going to put these in tin foil. So we're just going to take and cover this pan that I had the chips in, now that they're drained and strained, with tin foil. And I'm going to poke some holes in it. We're going to vent it a lot, and it's so that it's going to go down under the pan that I'm going to put in right into the oven. Daniel's so helpful. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Of course, this is my first time doing this, but anyway. We're going to put this down under, in the shelf under. And then we're going to get this. And this meat has seared on both sides. And we're just going to put this pan right into the oven. In it goes. And we're going to put it at 350, that's right. If you haven't pushed the subscribe button yet, please do so. What are you waiting on? And also, I want to give a shout out, Thrash Metal Home Brewery and Barbecue. This man even has horses on his channel, and he does a lot of beautiful barbecue as well. And brew, oh, he's got some of the most amazing brews that he puts together right there in his garage. And it's amazing to see him, he's just so entertaining to us, and we just enjoy that so much. So I know you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I do if you go over and check it out.
We'd also like to give a shout out to Bumpy Road Brewery. He shows us some very unique beers, and he gives these great reviews. So we don't have to try those beers, but he tries them very well and tells us all about them.
Yeah, he tells us how they taste, and if you're into that sort of thing, learning about different beers and what they would pair with, and what hops they have in them even, he's got the details. I love it. Okay, we have served up the steak, and it is so tender and juicy, and I'm going to take a bite just to show you guys just how tender and juicy it is. Just Cheers. It just melts in your mouth, and it's amazing.
We thank you all for watching,
Yes.
and God bless. You guys have a blessed week.
This is Searing.